What's going on, guys? It's your boy GS, and welcome to the very first video on this channel for the year 2013. 2012 is now behind us. What a wonderful year, and I've gotten to meet thousands upon thousands of you guys, and you guys have let me in your homes on a daily basis, and I truly appreciate that. Nothing but love from me goes to you guys. Hope 2013 is just as great as 2012. Today we are going to provide some biblical Kansas City Chiefs gameplay. And as you see, my opponent select the Chicago Bears. Now the Bears are very good team offensively, defensively. They have weapons on both sides of the ball. A lot of things I got to worry about. Using the Chiefs, obviously my go-to plan is give the ball to Jamal Charles. His speed is absolutely just tremendous. You know, I want to be able to get him on the outside, and hopefully we can get nothing but some green field ahead of him and utilize, you know, the quickness and speed that he has. So I'm going to just continue to try running the ball until I'm forced to pass. Right here, second down. We're looking with Matt Castle. We try to go over towards the left, and we throw an interception. Definitely not a good way to start off the game. Just giving the ball straight back to the defender. So that right there was, you know, definitely a bad read by me. So now we're on defensively, and oh, right there, don't test the user. He's so disrespectful. Somebody please give this man a link to my channel. Let him know. Do not throw the ball my way, because I'm intercepted. I'm going to get the ball to Jamal Charles. He's going to run outside, inside, then a touchdown. That's what usually happens. So just like that, we were able to recuperate off of that pick, get our own, and then we get the lead with the touchdown by Jamal Charles. So that right there is a huge swing of momentum, you know, being able to regain the ball back and then score. So, you know, a lot of things, as I said, to worry about the Bears, but that right there is the most difficult thing to try and stop, the streak, because they have two of the fastest receivers in the game, and then you also have to worry about Brandon Marshall. So as you see, he's trying to streak me up, and it's working. You know, you know, whenever I decide to try and not play 2 man under or have deep blue safeties down there, he was pretty much able to pick me apart with the speed. I don't have cornerbacks to keep up with his receivers. But third and goal, he's in the middle of the pocket. He throws it off deflection. We end up getting an interception. And not only that, look at Houston, this blast off time, son. We wiggle. Yeah, we end up breaking the tackle for Forte. And then somebody else catches up. We wiggle. Yeah, and we end up breaking another tackle, and we get another touchdown due to a turnover. So now we are up 14-0. Excuse me. And right now we're feeling good. You know, Kansas City Chiefs are, I believe, the worst overall team in the game. So, you know, being able to have a lead at this point definitely helps me with my momentum, you know, and we end up getting a sack and a fumble recovery. So now we have a chance to go up 21-0. An opportunity to go up 3 scores, and that right there should be huge. Now, I know it's still going to be an uphill battle because the Bears are very tough. I can't expect to get, you know, pick sixes and fumble recoveries all the time, so I got to take advantage of these opportunities. So right here on second and goal, we try to run, but we end up getting stuffed. So on second and goal, we end up going to draw, and we end up scoring a touchdown. So we're up 21-0 in the first quarter. So now we're thinking this game might be easy. You know, as long as we limit the streaks, we should be okay. We got to let him work his way down the field. You know, hopefully the clock is ticking, and we should be able to, you know, breeze through victory, because once we get the ball, we should be able to kill some clock, you know, do some clock management and be okay. We got a 3-score pushing to worry about. I mean, a 3-score lead cushion to worry about. That he has to worry about, that is. So right now, you see, he's driving the ball downfield, but we'll take that. You know, as long as he's not scoring off of just one streaks, we'll allow him to, you know, dink and dunk his way down the field. As long as that clock is ticking, you know, that's in our favor, you know, because clock is his enemy right now. You know, because believe me, I'm going to try my best to hold on to the ball as long as possible when I do get it. And right there, another testing the user. This man has been disrespectful on multiple occasions. So we end up getting an interception. He's trying to inside streak the tight end. We read that, undercut it, and we end up getting the interception. So right now we're thinking, okay, we score here, game should be over. You know, we're up 28-0. That right there should be enough of a lead for us to be able to hold on to this game and do what we need to do to win. So as you see, we're still going back to Jamal Charles. You know, gotta feed, you know, the best playmaker I got on my team. But right there, absolute horrible throw. And as I was editing this, I'm like, what route? It looked like a hitch route. I never do hitch routes. Have you ever seen me do a comeback route? I don't know what route that was. I honestly think I was mixed up, because when I threw it, I was like, what route? What the hell am I throwing to? But anyways, nonetheless, I end up throwing an interception. And then there he goes with the streaks. And, you know, again, very, very, very difficult to stop, you know, with just the speed that he has. And I'm kind of forced to play a defense that, you know, I usually play anyways, which is cover 2-man under. But, you know, with Cutler, you don't want to give him too much time. I want to try and send pressure, but then I got to worry about having safeties deep down there, because if not, he'll just beat me over the top. And, you know, it's just too many things to worry about when you got these fast receivers. And I try to streak my own, and we had to step on him, but we end up underthrowing it, and it gets picked off. So now he has a chance to end up, you know, slashing the lead down to 1 score, and he does get ball back at halftime. So he has an opportunity to score, possibly stop me, get ball back at halftime, score again, tie the game. And, you know, we don't want to blow this 21-0 lead. And again, he goes back to the streak. And now I'm thinking, like, man, you got to be kidding me. Now it's like I'm forced to not play with the safety. I'm forced to play with the middle linebacker. And it's just unbelievable. And I did back the cornerback up. He had like 10 yards away from the cornerback, but the cornerback didn't move until Hester caught up to him. And then he started backpedaling. And by that time, it was just too late. So now we feel like we can't allow him to score. You know, even if we don't score here, we got to go into halftime with the lead. So we're going to try to score, but best thing that we need to do is keep the ball away from him, because he gets the ball back at halftime. So, you know, even if I do score and then he scores and get balls back at halftime and scores again, and yeah, we don't want that. We don't want him to get the lead. So right there was a huge run by Charles. And right now we're in field goal territory. So worst case scenario, we should be able to kick our 3 unless we get a turnover. So it's exactly what we're planning to do. You know, we're not trying to do anything crazy. We're trying to play it smart. We get a fumble right there, which hurt, man. You know, we were in position to go ahead and score, but then, you know, we just end up getting sacked, and Julius Peppers comes around the edge and scoop it up. And you want to talk about frustration. There's nothing worse than giving up a turnover when you could taste the points. I'm talking about you got a bib on, a fork, and a knife. I'm about to just nom on these points, but I can't nom on these points if I'm getting sacked and fumbling. But thankfully, we end up stopping him from scoring. He ends up punting us the ball. So now we get another chance to try and make something happen. You know, 40 seconds left right here. We just try to screen, but we end up hitting our big lineman's head. And now it's 2nd and 10. And at this point, we're just trying to ease our way into field goal range if we can. But we get sacked again. And at that point, we're just pretty much giving up. You know, we don't want him to get the ball back. So we just try a safe play. We try a screen. And he stops us shy of the first down. So he calls his last timeout. So we, you know, we got that 4th down swag. You know how we roll. So we punt him the ball. And right here, we're hoping that he gets it. Maybe we could get a hit stick or something like that. But, you know, he doesn't. But, hey, better for us anyways. We got an extra 3-4 seconds off the clock. So he's got 20 seconds to make something happen. Of course, he's going to try the streaks, you know, with his fast receivers. That's exactly what he ends up doing. And we had the safety out there in the deep blue. And Hester still got past him. I don't even know. What am I supposed to do? I got the safeties, and he still got past. Right there, throw it in to, you know, double coverage and stop him. Tried to run with Forte. So that's the last play of the half. So he gets ball back. So, you know, I got to recuperate because I'm definitely frustrated. You know, we gave up a huge turnover in the red zone that stopped us from going up 2 possessions. We were up 21-0, and now he has an opportunity to tie this game. So we're definitely not liking that. Right here, of course, he goes back to the streak as he always been doing. And again, we got the safeties back there, so hopefully that should help him. You see me using the middle with the linebacker, and again, he thinks that middle is soft. No, this ain't a Pop-Tart. That's not a soft middle. GS is patrolling the middle, and we get another interception. 3-piece, our 3rd interception of the game. So now, at this point, as you see, we're laying low, we're playing safe, we're not trying to cause another turnover. So all we're going to do is try and run the ball and kick our field goal, and that's exactly what happens. So we go up 2 possessions. So now we're feeling like, okay, now we like our chances again of being able to win this game. You know, we're up 2 possessions. So no matter what, we should be able to receive the ball with the lead. So that right there is, you know, always a good situation. And right here, surprise, surprise, a streak, but he ends up overthrowing him. And right here, 2nd and 10. Cutler is standing in the pocket, and he ends up throwing to the left, but is unsuccessful. So now it's a 3rd and 10. This right here is a pretty big play. We could really use a stop right here, but he goes over the middle and he finds somebody. And I don't know what it is about me on 3rd downs, but I give up too many 3rd down conversions. By far the most frustrating. I mean, nothing's more frustrating than giving up a 4th down conversion, but I don't even get a chance to be frustrated by giving up 4th down conversions because they always get the 1st down on the 3rd. You know, I give up way too many 3rd down conversions, you know, and yeah, definitely doesn't help out your defense too much when they're able to continuously move the ball, especially on late down. So, you know, he's already in position to go ahead and bring this back to a 1-score lead. He's definitely in field goal range. Right there over the middle again, and another interception, our 4th interception of the game. So now we figuring, okay, we want to run the ball, we want to kill the clock, we got to play keep away, do not allow him to receive this ball back. Right here is a crucial 3rd down, and we're looking and we try to find somebody deep over the middle, but we throw an interception. He's overthrown. Oh man, he breaks a couple tackles and he gets a good gain back in, almost back in the red zone, and that sucked, you know. Nothing again. And then of course the very next play, the streak again, and another touchdown. And right here, look what he does. He does an onside kick and he recovers the ball. Weenie people doing weenie moves. I got the Chiefs, son. Come on, son. Really? Come on, son. And you saw me go back into the regular kickoff formation, and right there, look at me getting teabagged on the streak again over 2 people. I mean, there's nothing more I can do. I got man-to-man and a deep blue safety back there who's supposed to, you know, keep everything in front of him. Doesn't work out that way. As I was saying, I went back to the regular kickoff formation by accident. You know, I'm trying to hurry up and get in to the onside formation when he did the weenie move, but me doing it so quick and spamming the controller that I hit it too many times, and it went back to the kickoff formation. And I didn't want to call the timeouts because, you know, timeouts are precious in the second half, so I just hoped that I could have recovered it, but unfortunately I didn't. So now frustration really kicks in. I mean, you got somebody doing weenie moves on you. You know, you're trying to play the game the right way, and up to this point he hasn't been really going for it on 4th down. He even punted the ball and everything, but, you know, sneaking me with an onside kick, definitely frustrating. So now we just got to remain calm, because you guys know how I get when I get frustrated. I start playing stupid. You know, I try to, you know, play hard. You know, I try to put my try hard pants on, and I try to do too much, and it never works out, you know, because I always just ends up doing bad play calling. But, you know, thankfully right there we get a touchdown, so we're up 2 points right here. 4th quarter, who wants it more? Are we going to be able to stop him? Now, of course, you know, it's more tougher for me just due to the strength of the team that he has, but I was up 21-0. I can't stop thinking about that. 21-0, and he climbed his way all the way back, and now he's in a position to go ahead and possibly kick a game-winning field goal if he's able to, you know, clock the milk the clock right. So, you know, he's already in field goal range as it is right here. So he's moving the ball at will at this point, you know, because the Chiefs really don't have great defense. As you've seen, we're completely just being destroyed by the streak, and I've got safeties back there, and I can't stop it. You know, right there on 4th and 6, instead of taking the field goal, weenie move, he ends up going for it, and he scores a touchdown. And then again, you know, can't really be that much of a weenie move. It worked out for him. But this right here definitely is a weenie move. He ends up going for the onside kick. It's like, come on, son, take your skirt off, son. Take your skirt off. I got the Chiefs. I got the Chiefs. So right now, we have the ball with an opportunity to take the lead with the touchdown. And as you guys know, I'm always confident with the ball that I'm able to score and need to score situations. As you see, we got a huge play over the middle right there. So right now we want to be able to try and, you know, do this time effectively if we can. You know, don't give him too much time, because if I score, all he needs is a field goal to regain the lead. So right here we get a first down to Bo, and right here we're trying to milk some clock, but he calls a timeout, and then we end up scoring a touchdown right there. So he has one timeout. Our defense is on the field. Are we going to be able to stop him to win this game? All he needs is a field goal, and he's in there. 50 seconds, one timeout. I know he's going to be going to the streak, so I'm back in. You know, make sure my safeties are playing outside, up top. You know, that way we can try and prevent the streak. And right there, no go, nothing for you. So we end up stopping that right there. So second down, he goes towards the left right there, and we end up stopping him, keeping him in bounds, which is crucial. So the clock is ticking. 30 seconds. He's looking. He goes to the streak over towards the left, and we swat it down. So, again, it seems like that's just his go-to play. Just, you know, have his receivers outrun everybody because I don't have the speed to keep up with him. Right here, a streak over towards the right, and he comes down with it. Oh, so it comes down to this field goal. Am I going to be able to block this kick? I mean, I've done it once. But unfortunately, we don't block the kick. I mean, I wasn't even close, but we gave it a tough battle. We were down 21-0. I mean, we were up, 21-0. Felt like we should have had the game in hand. He pulled out a couple of weenie moves, but they worked out to his benefit. I mean, hey, if it works, what are you going to do? He did what he had to do to win, and he came out on top. That's the end of the game, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, go ahead and leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Follow me on Twitter if you don't already. It's your boy GS signing out. Peace. Give it to me, baby.